Okay, so let me show you how I started with basically the sheep. So the first thing we did is we actually set up, I went to PV Mart and I bought the electric fence. $500. I can't remember the height, but it was 164 feet long. So right now their pen, 20 foot by 60 foot. And then the greenhouse here, which is their temporary barn, I got it off of Amazon, I think 2 years ago for about $200. It's been in storage. Of course, the hay you just buy. But we set it up and used this as a temporary shelter just because it wasn't being used, and the fact I know how hardy sheep are. The stock that these guys came from, they were outside all year round with maybe just a wall as their shelter. So, and because I got them when they're quite young, like they're all about born August 22nd to August 24th for the girls. And then the boys were born sometime from August 26th to like 30th, I think. I know that because they're young, I'm going to give them like extra shelter just because I don't want them freezing. We already did lose one. We lost Cooper. Yeah. So this is just the basic temporary setup. And then in the springtime, these guys are going to get to roam all around. And back here, all this stuff is actually going to be cut. Something just so that they can actually go back there more. All these guys, like all the girls, cost $152 at $2 a pound. Lucy was 28 pounds. Matilda was 21. Daisy, I think, was the lightest, being 18 or 19 pounds. Fur, the big ram, that one, the big ram, I think he was 24 pounds, so he was, yeah. And then Dude was, I think he was just hitting 18 pounds. So yeah, all that times like 2 for $2 a pound. Yeah, the girls were 150, the boys were 116, so they actually might have been cheaper. Obviously they were cheaper. They're Rideau Arcot mixed with a bunch of other things I don't exactly know. Oh look, there's Daisy. There you go, Daisy. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to have sheep as my first livestock animal, but fortunately, because the way everything lined up, it just so happened that I'd get them. I got them. Yeah, and I wouldn't recommend jumping into sheep unless you actually knew about them. Like, I've been working with sheep Sorry about that. Come on, Davy, you can do it. But yeah, I've been working with sheep since January of 2022. It's okay, Davy. Come on. 1 second. I'm just gonna help Davy. Come on, Davy. Come on. But yeah, I've been working with sheep since 2022 January, and again, I didn't want them to be my first, but with everything happening, like the farm I was working for shut down, unfortunately. So, and because I was working with them for so long, you kind of get attached to all the animals, and I got attached to these guys quite easily. The actual amount of sheep I wanted was different. Yeah, so that, I don't know. You have to consider a lot with sheep. Like, I know that in the springtime I'm gonna have to shear these guys, and I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way with the hand shears. That's why I'm trying to spend time with them, so that they can get used to me and realize that I'm not a bad person. Yesterday they didn't like me because I had to give them all selenium shots, so I'm restarting building a friendship and trust with them. But shearing them and checking their hooves in, I think, March or April is when I think I might shear them. Yeah. I do plan on breeding these guys, not anytime soon. Like, the boys can start becoming sexually mature at around 4 to 6 months of age, and right now they're about 2 or 3 months right now. So at the end of November, I'm gonna actually separate them so that they don't breed the girls too early, because that can cause a bunch of issues. And then, so this year, November, they're gonna be removed. They're just gonna be put in a separate area. Then the girls, and then the girls will go into heat around at like 5 to 8 months. No, 8 to 10. I don't know. They go into heat, their first heat from, I think, 7 to 9 months. I don't exactly remember. I had done research on it and now I just can't remember. And then they go into a cycle every 2 to 3 weeks, I believe. And I don't want to breed them at 8 or 9 months. I want to breed them at a year old. So next year in November, I'm going to put Sir or Dude. I don't know which one I'm going to use for a breeding ground, because one of them is also going to be food in April, May area. But yeah, then he's going to be introduced back into the flock next year, November, so that by May of 2024, I should have my first lambs being born. I would hope, if all turns out well and goes to plan, but you never know. That's all I have right now. I don't know, whatever day it is, day 5, day 4, of what's wrong with Daisy. I'd say she's recovering pretty good. Her right leg is still wrapped. But this morning, instead of being on her side, she was able to get up on her own. Angel's grazing with them. Lucy, Matilda, Dude, and Sir are all just chilling. You can see that we're missing somebody. And we lost Thumbelina this morning. But she didn't make it. You can't keep them all. First we lost Cooper, and then we lost Thumbelina. Wasn't so sure about Daisy for a little bit, but she seems to be doing well. Hi, Thumbelina. Hi, Thumbelina. Hi. Hi, Thumbelina. Hi, Thumbelina. Hi, girl. Come eat. Thumbelina? Say anything else, Thumbelina?